Hi, I'm Jeffrey Barta, Deputy Director for the Naval History and Heritage Command's Museum Operations Division, standing here in the World War II Gallery at the National Museum of the United States Navy. Welcome to this week's Artifact Spotlight. Today, I'd like to point out one of the great centerpieces of our Battle of Midway exhibit, a watercolor by renowned military and aviation historian and artist, Mr. Tom Freeman. This painting is entitled Pawn Takes Castle. The painting above us reflects the fateful 5 minutes during which dive bombers from the USS Enterprise fatefully struck the Daiichi Kido-Butai, Japanese primary aircraft carrier striking force, on 4 June during the Battle of Midway. The title itself refers to the name of the Japanese aircraft carrier that was sunk, the Akagi, which in Japanese means Red Castle. Pawn refers to the smallest aircraft that took place in the strike against the Japanese aircraft carriers, the famed
SPD Dauntless
dive bomber aircraft. One of the things that Mr. Freeman is known for is the extensive amount of research that he undertook before beginning any painting. In this case, I believe that he got the story of Midway right, as reflected by recent scholarship by authors such as Anthony Tully and John Parshall, which contradicts much of the early day scholarship that we knew from the Battle of Midway. Authors and artists working on contemporary reports, such as Griffith Bailey Cole in 1942, tended to show that the Japanese aircraft carriers were full of airplanes just ready to strike and launch from the Japanese aircraft carriers against the American fleet. Thanks to historians such as Parshall and Tully, we now believe that this was not the case, that the aircraft were still below decks, being armed and fueled prior to the strike, and therefore previous representations weren't accurate. If you take a look at the painting here, I believe the artist gets it correct in that there are few, if any, aircraft at all sitting on the flight deck, and the large detonations that took place on the aircraft carriers were the result of the fueled and fully armed aircraft waiting below decks, which ultimately led to their demise.